It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. One of the concepts that people often talk about is how to improve teamwork within a group. Now, I thought it'd be fun to outline three common key ways to help improve teamwork. Um, so, I'm just going to dive right in. I was going to break it down and give you an explanation up front. But when you're talking about managing teams or governing teams, you want to make sure that you understand how to get them to work together. And I think number one, right at the top of the list, should be centralizing work to a common management system of some type. It's a very basic need. Centralizing work should be something that's easy for everyone to consume. Nothing drags down the ability for a team to collaborate than having information spread out across all different types of systems, tools, platforms, etc. If you can centralize where all the work is located, and you can use a system that allows for people to see everything in a common location and establish it as sort of a home base, the team's going to go to that location as a source of truth for everything, and they can coordinate better what they're going to do together. So if you're currently working in an environment where you don't have a centralized project management tool or system, I highly recommend that you make that one of your early orders of business. It is in the 12-step program, but there are lots of tools out there. You can do Jira, Trello, Monday, Asana, Azure DevOps. There's so many. I know I skipped 100 of them. Version 1, Rally. I mean, I can go down a list. The point I'm trying to make is what tool you use. I'm going to go here. You shouldn't let the tool drive your process. You should figure out what process maps best to your organization and the products and services that you build culturally, and then select the right tool that maps to the way that you do work. So I think it's important for you to really understand that the tool is to serve as a central go-to place for people to look at work and figure things out. The tool should not serve as a process driver. There, that's the easiest way. Number two, the team should be connecting on a regular cadence. This sounds weird, but the meetings don't have to be long and extensive. I mean, look at the 15-minute daily scrum, right? It could be 15 minutes or less where the team's just reviewing agreed upon work, holding each other accountable, having a regular touch point, establishing consistent cadence, and bringing a rhythm to the work that they're doing. What I can tell you is I've had some teams recently try to shy away from the daily scrum, saying, does it absolutely have to be daily? Can't we do what's best for the team? And what I can tell you is while I understand what they're trying to convey, I don't know that what they're trying to convey is what's best for the team. I think that sometimes when you have the team working together on a common cadence, the heartbeat being the 2 week sprint or the 1 week sprint, the daily accountability roundup, just a huddle to make sure everyone's on the same page and to talk about what's going on. So that way we can address each other's concerns, avoid duplicity. I mean, there's so many constructive reasons to do it. I think it's just important that we understand why we need to meet a regular cadence and that we time box those regular cadence meetings so that we don't go over the top with things and cause people to feel like they're in eternal meetings. All right, third and finally, collaboratively create goals. The final suggestion, if you want to centralize work into a common system, is to make sure that you have discussions. And those discussions, while you're having them, ideas are going to emerge on how to create value for whatever your stakeholders consider most important. So if the team is contributing ideas to help create goals that they think would yield positive outcomes, they're going to be more likely to follow those goals and they're going to be more likely to adhere to those goals. So when people know where to go to find the information, and then they have regular discussions and they go to talk about and feel welcome to contribute their ideas and their thoughts, all of those things are going to lead to shared purpose, shared destiny, and shared ownership. And when you have that collective ownership, that's when you're really going to see and recognize what other people can do and how it's going to impact you once they do complete the things that they commit to. So very, very important. If you want to make sure teams are working together well, if you want to improve teamwork, Make sure that you give them an opportunity to centralize work in a common place, that they're able to connect on a regular cadence and talk frequently, even in impromptu meetings. They need to have those conversations and collaboratively create goals that they can achieve together as a team. That's going to do it. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, learn more at agiledad.com. We would love to hear from you. And as always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.